Yo, what's up? Hey, this is a quick video I'm going to do. I got tagged from a YouTube gamer, PC Rock. He's really cool, man. He's got awesome games. So he showed off some shooters, and I've showed off a lot of shooters. Most of the stuff you've already seen if you've watched any of my videos. But I just wanted to, since I was tagged, I was just going to show them off. This is all I had, man. You had me scrounging around trying to find stuff through my closets. And what the heck do I have that can match some of that stuff you had? Like, especially those new cave shooters. I really dig those. Really awesome graphics. You know, basically that's the arcade in your house. You know, pretty much. You know, you tilt your monitor on the side, get you a nice arcade joystick, and it's just like being in the arcade. So you know I'm down with that. But here's just going to be very, very quick. I'm not going to bore you guys with a whole bunch of stories and anecdotes and all that. I'm just going to go through the games really quick that I love. Of course, you know, I got the R-Type finals showed. This is good too. You could get complete R-Type 1 and 2 arcade perfect. And that's what I try to do. As far as my collections, of stuff, I really want the game to be arcade perfect wherever I can. You know, my old school R-Type, you know, I've had this since grade school. This, on the Master System, is a tour de force. You know, it's 8-bit, but this game was a very advanced arcade game when it came out. Awesome, really cool. Fantasy Zone, a very fun, old school, really old game. Very colorful graphics for the Master System. If you're into 8-bit, I go all the way back to 8-bit, man. So, you know, that's me. Big boy stuff, you know, your Neo Geo. I've showed off these two before. Carts. Enough said about that. Real quick, Sylphid collection, I guess you can call it that. Sylphid, Project Sylphid. I don't really consider this a shooter. This is more, they went in a real kind of weird direction with this. It's kind of more like a flight sim than a shooter, but I put it in there because it's with all the other Sylphids. Sylphid Lost Planet on the PS2. I'd like to hear everyone else's opinion on this game. I remember I was very excited for this because, you know, I love Sylphid from back in the day on my Mega CD. But I don't know, it just didn't hit me the same like this game did. This is the game to me. It's the original Sylphid on the Sega CD, Mega CD. That's just the way it was for me. Gradius 5, you already saw that. Gradius Collection, get 3 and 4. So, again, these are arcade perfect versions, so it's a good collection to have. My old school Raiden on the Mega Drive or the Genesis. This is an okay conversion of the game, but still fun. I just broke something. Raiden 3, not as good as Raiden 4 like you have on the 360. That's a way superior to this, but this is okay. Aero Blasters, Air Buster, my old childhood game. Very good 16-bit game in my opinion. Darius, you've got this as well. This game's arcade perfect. This is basically running on the Sega STV hardware, so this was an arcade perfect version of the game. Can't go wrong with that. Thunder Force 5, one of my all-time favorites. The case is beat up because I use this game right here. The soundtrack to me is so good. I used to race my car to this game. I mean, the soundtrack's really good if you're into cars and you're into driving fast. Soundtrack would just pump you up. Gigawing 2 on the Dreamcast. Mars Matrix, I already showed that off. Excellent game. And the original Gigawing, these games are vastly different as far as this is actually running on really superior hardware. This is more like the old CPS 2 hardware, arcade hardware, so just traditional sprite graphics. This is actually a very good game as well. I played this back in the arcade when I was in college. And what else? I mean, there's really not that much else. I don't have a spectacular collection, but these games I could play and have on a desert island, I'd be happy. Also, just you have a couple of good collections. these are all excellent just to have. Lots of good shooters on this. You can play sidearms on it. You got this, so you got your Last Resort. You can play Last Resort on here, so doing good. This is the best way to play your old classic shooters like Forgotten Worlds. Now, this is funny, but I actually prefer to emulate Forgotten Worlds than play it on this. I think the MAME version of Forgotten Worlds is way better than this one. It's just true. I'd rather play it on MAME. This one, I don't know what they did. They made it way harder than it was in the arcade. It's just strange. I don't know. They didn't get the emulation quite right, but still, you know, for the price, it's still very good to have, you know, just to keep the old relics alive. Legends 2, Title Legends 2. A lot of good shooters on this disc, guys. Metal Black. I mean, that was a rare, unheard of shooter that you can play on here. You got a perfect version of Darius Gaiden as well, and Gun Frontier, and some other really good shooters on this collection, so it's well worth having. And Nano Stray, this was a unique shooter for the 3DS, or not the 3DS, the DS, which came out years ago. My brother turned me onto this and was like, hey, you like Sylphie? And this game is very similar to Sylphie in a lot of ways. It's called Nano Stray. It's a good game. It's a really good game. It's an older game now. My new games like Kai Katana, Death Smiles, you already know about that. And you've got this as well in this collection. I think this game is going to be a keeper, you know. I think it'll go up in value. People don't understand this stuff, man. This game was at my local retail game shop, and it just sat on the shelf, man. I was just looking at it. Should I get it? Should I get it? And I just broke down and got it, you know. No one else understands this stuff, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to, you know, keep it in my collection. So that's pretty much it. And PC, I really appreciate your support and all your good words, and your videos are really cool. Especially seeing all the stuff you have in your game collection is like all A1 stuff, man. It's just so really great, and I enjoy everyone else's videos and all the retro game stuff out there. So please keep it up, and then really have fun out there.